Imagine living in a city where you can spend your morning in a vibrant downtown area and hiking in the afternoon, all within the city limits. Well, welcome to Portland, Oregon. But how in the world does Portland manage to keep the perfect blend of urban life and natural beauty? The secret lies in something we call the urban growth boundary. So if you're thinking about making a move here or you're just plain curious, stick around because in this video, we're talking about the UGB. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button and tap our notification bell because we put out videos every week on living in Portland. If you have a video you would like us to research and do for you, we'd be happy to do it. We love providing valuable content for you every single time we drop some videos. So don't be shy, be a part of our community. And if you are looking to make a move to Portland, hit us up. All of our contact information is in the description below. What is the urban growth boundary? It's a land use planning line to control urban expansion onto farm and forest lands. Each urban area in Oregon is defined as a urban growth boundary or UGB. Housing tracts, shopping malls, other kinds of urban development are not allowed to sprawl past that boundary, while agricultural lands and open spaces outside of the UGB are preserved. So here's the background. In the 70s, Oregon made a bold move to protect its natural resources by establishing the UGB around the cities. Portland's UGB was created to control urban sprawl, preserve farmland, and encourage smart, sustainable growth. It's a big reason why Portland looks and feels the way it does today. So in 1979, a regional government called Metro was created by Portland voters, and one of its responsibilities is to manage the UGB in 3 counties, which make up Multnomah, Clackamas, and Washington County, which basically covers all the Portland metro cities. There's about 24 cities that are included within those 3 counties. Now, these urban zones are required to adjust their UGBs every 5 years to maintain a 20-year supply of land that can be developed. Now, critics have argued that the UGB system infringes on private property rights and may be creating the high housing prices and land scarcity we're dealing with. Oregon's land use system and UGBs are an attempt to make development choices intentional and public rather than piecemeal and driven by private interests and profits. As a result, proponents say cities in Oregon are more compact and have avoided being connected by miles of low-density suburbia. Under this system, Portland has become a nationally acclaimed model of effective urban planning, and Oregon's agricultural land continues to coexist with its developing cities, sometimes showing impressive growth, such as the vineyards we so appreciate when we're driving around. So what are the benefits? The UGB brings a lot of benefits to Portland, actually. It helps protect our natural landscapes like the beautiful parks and farmland that you see all around the city. It also promotes higher density, sustainable urban development, which means you get more walkable neighborhoods, efficient public transportation. Plus, it's one of the reasons why Portland is known for its green spaces and eco-friendly vibe. It also designed so we don't have urban sprawl, which tends to deflate values by oversaturation of housing, population growth, and creating vast landscapes of urban sprawl and rural that don't make a lot of sense. Much in the way you see other cities around the US where when development is booming, they build for building's sake and usually for profit and not for management. So do we have skeptics? Well, looking ahead at Portland's urban growth boundary, it will continue to play a crucial role in how the city evolves. As our population grows, there will be discussions about how to expand or adjust the boundary while staying true to its original goals. It's a dynamic part of urban planning that will shape Portland for years to come. However, a lot of skeptics say we haven't planned for growth fast enough, creating a housing shortage, as well as increasing our costs of housing so much that affordable home housing is becoming a huge challenge. Developers are tasked with creating affordable housing when building nowadays, and you can imagine that is a challenge as the cost of land and development make it more and more difficult. So once seemed affordable is now out of reach for many people. So the urban growth boundary is one of the key reasons Portland remains a great place to live, and it's all about balancing growth with preserving our natural beauty that does make our area so special. If you are thinking about making a move, it's important to understand the UGB because it helps you understand why we don't grow past all this development into the farmlands quickly. And a lot of times people have this conception that we have all this farmland, people should just be able to go out there, buy it, develop it, and then you can build yourself a new house. But unfortunately, we have a control system called the UGB that keeps us from doing that. And there's a lot of pros that go with that. Now, the downfall is it does keep our values going up and up and up. Some people would see that as a positive. We're still the cheapest West Coast city there is out there. A lot of people think this is one of the smartest ways that we have developed our city. And in some ways that's very true, but you can now make an argument for both negative and positive to the UGB. In my opinion, it has helped our values not sink when the market falls flat or goes down or when we have economic changes. Is that always going to be the case? We don't know, but it certainly has helped over the years when we've faced economic changes that we just don't know if they're going to affect our local real estate market or not. All in all, Portland is a safe investment. We've seen growth over the years. We have seen people move out of Portland, but we've seen people continuously move into Portland for various reasons, which we've done on other videos. And it is a reason why you should feel safe investing in Portland long term, because all the economics and economists have come in and given us a lot of information over the years about how Portland is going to be continuously booming. Population growth is not going backwards, and we have a UGB that is there to hopefully help us grow into that. Maybe not fast enough, but it's certainly helping us from booming all over the place like other cities in the country where they just build and build and build and grow at whatever pace without there being any restrictions. So maybe you can drop some information in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about this. What did I miss? Do you agree? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you appreciate the urban growth? There's really not very many cities out there that actually have the urban growth. In fact, my understanding is there's only 2 in the nation, and they've both successfully thrived having a UGB. So love to hear your comments. Thanks for joining us on this video, and we'll see you on the next one.